other Caucasians to the back. Immediately.
Capiche, capiche. Tequila lover, astrology nerd. Demon time sipping on some sizzle. Swallowed, beat the ground up, was in the bag, and don't forget the. Least capiche, cult leader. Rain boots and a thong, boosie, 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 all day long. Piss break, happy box, shake your fucking ass.
You've been practicing. Shut up. Oh my goodness gracious. Not okay, Whitney. You saw it. You saw it. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. How's everybody doing today? Oh man, I'm doing good. I can't complain. What did I do? I went to work yesterday and I think I'm still debating, but I think that might be my last day. I'm the birthday song. Thank you. You the birthday. I'm learning, you know, auntie got to learn. Grandma not mad. Grandma just hurt. You know, auntie got to learn. Y'all come out with new slang every day. Allie, thank you so much for the 52 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it might be my last day. I'm still debating because the whole time I was there, mind you, it was a long shift. I don't mind doing the long shifts, you know, because it's like, oh, I had to redo a whole section and that took up all my time and like time went by like that. So it's cool. But then my manager was like, oh, to make sure you get at me at the end for your review. And I'm thinking, oh, review? Are they gonna fire me? Huh? Am I getting a write-up? Because I haven't gotten a write-up at this job. As much as I call out, never gotten a write-up, never gotten anything. So I'm like, oh, are they gonna fire me? What's going on? And so I'm excited because I'm thinking I'm getting fired, which is correct. Which is crazy. This is why I had to reevaluate things, because I'm like, girl, you were excited because you thought you was getting fired. So I'm waiting till the end. I'm like, yeah, we gotta do my review, right? My review. And so she pulls it up and it's an actual review. You meet expectations, you meet expectations, you meet expectations. And I'm like, oh, and we're giving you a 40-cent raise. So I no longer make $15 an hour. I make $15.40 an hour. I'm like, well. My word. I mean, money is money, but they couldn't say one thing about, no. I give that job just enough as it gives me. The only thing that made me kind of laugh is because in the review she wrote, I wish Alicia could be a little bit more motivated. And I'm sitting, I tried so hard not to laugh, but I did chuckle. More motivated for what? To come in this bitch? No. I hate it here. Right. So I told my favorite coworkers, because I think, honestly, really, truly, the only reason why I went into work on Monday was to let my favorite coworkers know that might be my last day. It was to let my favorite coworkers know that might be my last day. I was like, oh, it's a 6-hour shift, so I won't be like wasting my time. Both of my favorite coworkers are there. So I could let them know like, hey, this might be it. At least you warned them. I don't know. I don't know yet though. I don't know. You think they'll spill the beans? If they do, oh well. It is what it is. Ash Cash, thank you so much for your 1,000 bits and paying your tithes. To the Wilderness and Trend, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. I did say, what's up, IQ? I did say might. I said, y'all, it might be my last day. But one of my coworkers was like, no, don't leave yet. She was like, just stack up or whatever. And I'm like, ain't nothing to stack. They got me on 1 day a week, which is fair. And she was like, well, just ask them to put you back on the schedule. And I'm like, I don't like it here. And she was like, I know. She was like, I know. I'm like, I don't want to be here. So I think she told me to hit her up because she knows about this job where it's part-time at a warehouse and all I gotta do is go in from 8 to 12. I said I could do that. 8 to 12, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Warehouse? I might. Oh boy. Asking to be back on the schedule to call out, right? I'm like, I'll take this little, and plus in May, the whole of May, I'm gonna be I can't work like half of May because I still didn't turn to my 60 day. I'm doing it tomorrow, I promise. But I'm gonna be focused on moving the whole month of May. And then May is when I'm doing my potential 24-hour stream. So I got that. So I have a weekend blocked off. Then I have the week after Memorial Day. So from that Sunday to that other Sunday, I have that blocked off because that's when I'm gonna get the bulk of my moving and junking stuff out of the way. Yeah, we're saying potential. It's not gonna be a whole 24-hour unless we reach goals. We gotta reach our goals. But yeah, the 24-hour potential 24-hour stream is basically just gonna be me stacking up funds so that way I could move. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire some junkers because I ain't got no truck. My parents ain't got no truck, and I feel like it'll just be best if I hire people to come and just, because I'm not taking like any of my furniture. So, and all of my couch is trash. The cat's done, they don't scratch that to hell. So it's not like I could sell it. And a lot of the time the junkers that I'm looking at are also like people who like they'll send some of your stuff to charity if it's not torn to shreds. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna do that. What else? Not BT, get ready, I'm broke. BT, you better not be broke in May. You better put your scientist hat on, or you better get your rich scientist friends to come up in here and spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word. Rainy Naps, thank you so much for the 55 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for 55 months of love and support. Oh boy. Least that close the doors. Ushers, I said close the doors. Okay. You about to spread some cheeks for some green? I'm just saying. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm gonna just hire people to junk my shit. I ain't taking nothing with me besides my setup. What else? Oh, and I'm gonna be gone in June. Oh, this Starburst is so juicy. Where am I going? I ain't gonna have no setup. So, pay for people to move me? I don't need to pay people to move me because I have my father. Is he an almost 70-year-old man? Yes, but he got old man strength. He has old man strength. I'm my father and my brother. They better come through. The hell. So I'll be gone June, y'all. Cause my parents, they're getting the basement done after Memorial Day. And I'll already be done, like, kind of sort of moved out. So, are we running community train? Oh, we already did our community train. Okay. So, yeah. Maya's saying that because she made Ben and some randoms on Task Rabbit to do it. Oh. Not Ben and some randoms. Leash loves to abuse the elderly. I know. Where's the belt? So I could abuse you, Mac. Because you elderly. Anyway. Oh, boy. Now I'm going to the ammonia home. Shut up. Don't threaten me with a good time. Shut up, Mac, you dirty, nasty man. But Mac! Is it pink? Is there room for my son? For my sons? My cats? Yeah, they're going to be in the basement. My cats are going to be in the basement. So... and I don't want them all around the house either because it's a lot of house and I don't trust Boo particularly. I trust Goku to be around the house, but I don't trust Boo because Boo, one, he's the scaredy cat and I don't trust that he's going to pee where I need him to pee. So, which is in the litter box, even though I have 2 of them and I'm probably going to end up getting a 3rd just so I know that he won't pee anywhere that I don't want him to. But Goku will be cool around the house. But the thing is, I need to know where they are at all times. And it's just too much house for me to know where they're at all times. So I was like, they could just stay in the basement. So that way, it's back rooms yellow. My word. Oh, we can't talk the cats into making damn sense. Right. I redeemed this or that. Since you really want me to read it, if it's not something I like, I'm gonna let you know. You really told me to, hey, pay attention to me just so you could ask me Leon Kennedy or Leon Kennedy? While we're having a conversation? Oh, okay. Not nip or not, right? You're silly. You're so silly. Not Eiffel Tower, please. But no, what was I saying? So basically the 24-hour stream is so for moving expenses, and my mother required that I do help out with some of the cost of the basement, which is fair because we went over some details and we might have to soundproof it because I thought because I was in the basement that they couldn't hear me, and I was wrong. Apparently, I'm just that loud. Yeah. So we're gonna have to probably soundproof it. We tested it out. My mom, before I left on Sunday, because I went over to their house on Sunday for Easter, my mom was like, go down in the basement and yell. I said, why? And she was like, because I need to know. And I was like, okay. And I went down, and what's up, Spiceify? I went down in the basement, And then she told my dad to go upstairs, so on the second floor. And then she stayed on the first floor and I was in the basement. And and she yelled, "Is it pink?" No. And so I yelled and she was like, "Okay, we can't hear you upstairs, but we could kind of hear you a little bit on the first floor." So I was like, damn. So we're gonna have to soundproof it. So your parents don't want to hear you yell, "It's pussy time." Exactly. Alicia's mom and dad minding their business. It's pussy time, right? My word. Oh God. So yeah. So yeah, that, and I'm gonna be gone in June. I want to buy a new desk, but that's something I could get on my butt unless y'all want to contribute to my new desk. Well, we have goals. Okay, just know that y'all, the potential 24-hour stream is for moving expenses and to help me build my dream streaming space. And I'm gonna have so much room, y'all. Y'all are finally gonna be able to see my legs. Like I can't move because there's a wall right here. There's a wall behind me, like directly behind me. So now I'm gonna have room to get up and stand and you all can see my legs. Yes. Yes, I want a standing desk. Yes. Not Big Mix just got dizzy. No thanks. Better get in the hot tub. I've decided not to donate after hearing this. Legs, don't want. Leash legs. Y'all don't want to see my legs? That's crazy. Now she's gonna show us a real pussy time. Oh my God. We can all see her serve. Jolly green giant realness. Never mind. Y'all don't want to see my legs, so y'all won't see my legs. She's gonna stand up and we're still gonna see her titties. You have to ease us into the leg content. I didn't know you had legs. Alicia's just arms and a head sprouting out of massive tits. That's all we need to see and know. My word. Why did you describe it like that? Oh man, you'll let me know what standing desk Nick has. He works from home and is able to support multiple monitors. Oh, please let me know. I was looking at the expensive one from Secret Labs. And I'm thinking of being like, "Oh, mother dearest, do you want to put the standing desk on your credit card? Can I get an early birthday gift?" I'm thinking about doing the, "Hey, your only daughter's moving back home." Right, think of all of the credit card points. Look at you building up your credit, mother. Oh boy. Or I might reach out to them though, because they do, you know, so that is a thing that I might end up doing. If you need us to do anything to get you a standing desk sponsorship, let us know. I might have to make y'all put y'all on the corner with Mac. I feel so sorry for your parents even more now. That's crazy. That's wild. But now it's just like, that's crazy, Max. Shut up. You're white. Anyway, let me take this off because this is bothering me. But my hair is not done. Well, it's done, but it's not brushed. Anyway. Not emballed. Not you gonna pimp us out? I ain't gonna pimp y'all out. Well, some of y'all are prime real estate to be put on corners. I'm just saying. Mac, I wish I could time you out. Not Wowzer's leash. What? Y'all be in here fraternizing all day. And oh boy. Not oh, I know I am. See, look, Yen. I'll put Yen on the corner. Yen, Draven. Oh, of course, BT. BT's going on the best corner. Cause I know I know he could turn them. Not I'm a top earner. Okay, Mac, please. Can we put Leon on the corner? Of course. Of course. If I'm selling, not if I'm selling Bussy, the money is for me in my apartment. I don't know, but you got to put in an application to work the corners, y'all. You know, I got to make sure that you're prime real estate. Listen, I could turn them because you got 10 minutes. Exactly. That's why BT is getting the best corner. Okay. Leash won't be selling crack on the corner. She'll be selling a... You almost got me caught up. Allie, please. But you ain't wrong. Oh my God. My word. I won't do a corner. Most you get me to do is that calendar or some weird voice acting. Oh, the mod calendar where the mods dress up. It won't be anything like, you know, nudity, but like a nice little mod calendar where y'all dress up in your own little fashions, but it has to be sensual, except for Swash. Swash will just dress up as the Lorax. No. Y'all don't want to do like a mod calendar? I think that'd be cute. And then y'all get to be the month that you well, I don't know, because Photon and Mo, they share February, so I don't know. Even if I was on a corner, I wouldn't know what was going on. Swash, please. A mod advent calendar. The free work never ends. You know me. I would rather people pay money to throw knives at me. Okay, you're just so, Wowzers. You're just so, what's the word? Morbid. Macabre. Yeah. I'll throw enough for the both of us. What is going on? You did not get my approval for a sexy Photon. I didn't know I had to talk to you to get approval for Photon. I thought I just had to talk to Photon because Photon is his own person and with his own body. I didn't know. I understand that y'all are together and a couple, but I thought that, you know, not I'm his manager. Shut up. Oh, we have to talk rates. Get out. Oh, I can picture it now. Photon can dress up like, I don't know. I just see Photon in a monocle with like a with like one of those little cane things with a top hat with wings. It just doesn't make sense until it makes sense. But like with wings, like dark raven wings coming out of his back, and like a nice tailored suit with like pinstripes. I'm talking about the calendar with pinstripes. And then he has on the monocle with, and then I don't know if we want to do facial hair, but you know, you're also assuming Photon will want to be perceived. Understandable. But I'm just saying, this is what I'm picturing in my head for Photon. Something like, you know, I don't know, regal, but ties in with birds. You sound like you pay attention to the plot of Prawn. Oh, am I the only one who actually enjoys Prawn with a good storyline? It's a lost art form, but if it's good, if it's done well, it's good. You skip to the nuts. You are not good. The plot is the best part, right? Y'all don't enjoy the buildup. Listen, y'all aren't true yearners. Y'all just ready to bust. I like the buildup, baby. I don't think anyone on Alicia's stream wants to be perceived for the most part. And for Swash, he could either dress up as the Lorax or a frog. One or the other. He's in a full frog suit or he's in the Lorax suit. I prefer the Lorax because I think that'd be so fucking funny. And honestly, really, truly, Swash, I think for Halloween this year, that should be your Halloween costume. Please post pictures in the Discord, please. And the mod chat. I appreciate that. Swash just gives Lorax. I don't know what it is. He just gives Lorax. What else? Now for BT. Picture this. BT. We won't go science. It's too easy. Science is too easy for BT. BT loves to cook. We go the chef route. Very tasteful. But it's like the chef thing, but like it's like chefing and science, right? So it'll be on like a sciencey type of thing where he's like measuring something and like a nice like button up with an apron, right? And we're gonna get him a haircut because, you know, his hair is always a mess. It's always disheveled. It's brunette. We don't want a disheveled brunette hair. So we're gonna give him a haircut. We might even give him the white man fade. I think that'd be kind of cute. But right, a low top fade. Right, we might give BT the white man fade. And he's gonna be like mixing stuff up and cooking, but it's gonna give kind of like science, and we could see like measurements on the wall and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cute. I'll just make one of those TikToks where the cook is finger fucking the dough and humping the counter and all of that. Okay. I said tasteful. BT said slutty. Okay, I'm just and we will be giving him waves in that fade. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna give BT the Chet Hanks. Yep. If we give him the fade, it'll confirm that BT is actually not a white man. He's very white. I'm now glad you never followed up with me with being a YouTube mob, so I can skip out on this. No. You're coming along with us, but let me cook. I gotta get through people. Okay, so Crobatty. Everybody's gonna think I'm gonna go with librarian, but I'm not. I'm not going with librarian, even though Crobatty's a librarian. They're not getting librarian. Will there be books behind them? Absolutely. There will be books. But here's where all of this is tasteful. Nobody's titties are out, nothing crazy. You know, no skin is out. This is just my vision. There will be books. But Crobatty, I want something like dark Victorian for Crobatty. I don't know why. I'm getting like Victorian, Crobatty sitting in like a nice, like one of those Victorian age chairs. And like they're sitting with their cane and like they're looking up and they have on like a lot of like, what is like a harness or whatever, a harness with a nice frilly shirt, and kind of like Edgar Allan Poe. Yes, it would be more like Dark Academia. Thank you. Yes, Dark Academia, with like a blouse with frills and stuff, and that's what I'm getting for Crobats. And yeah. You've done a similar Lolita fashion drag fit. Oh, well, look at me knowing my mods. And give them an apple. Allie, you're mine. Even though it's a little freaky sometimes and a little wackadoodle, but you're mine. You're mine, Allie. A green apple. Ooh. Yes. Not oh yes. I dress as the Lorax on the regulars. Oh boy. Oh my God. All right, who's next? Who am I forgetting? I will get to Mac. I know y'all are waiting for me to talk about Mac. Yeah, we'll get them. Baron. Okay. This is what I get for Baron. We're not taking the driving route because you know he drives. With Baron, we're not gonna go completely driver for Baron. We'll have Baron not behind a wheel, but we'll put him like in front of like a nice car. So think like a Aston Martin or whatever. Mind you, I'm just talking because who could afford an Aston Martin, right? And he kind of like posted up in front of like an Aston Martin or whatever, and like with the shades on or whatever. And I don't know what it is. But no, I'm not gonna, I was about to say he was gonna have like a Doberman Pinscher by him, like on some Snoop Dogg type shit, but no, he ain't gonna have a Doberman Pinscher. We're gonna get him a Bengal cat, a nice like Bengal cat, like a brown one that kind of looks like a leopard, and it's gonna sit on top of the Aston Martin, and he's gonna be like leaning back with his shades, right? And we're gonna have a heifer getting out the car on the side, a baddie, curvy, titties out, oiled, getting out, or kind of like posed on the side. That's gonna be Baron. Oh boy, Baron is just an Old Spice commercial, pretty much. Oh boy, Baron in a gold thong on a bear rug in a cabin in front of a fire with a cigar and a glass of scotch. Cobalt, you're next. This is what we're gonna do to Cobalt. The way I said it sounds so crazy. This is what, look at the mess you made. Fuck. I forgot to give y'all that sound. Speaking of, my bad. Now I'm gonna take a gun. Shut up. With Cobalt, I'm gonna go with the obvious. I want him in a blue room. A nice cobalt blue room. But I want, what do I want from Cobalt? I want something silly, goofy. Because Cobalt's so macabre. Am I using macabre right? I don't think macabre's the right word, but morbid, definitely. He's like a sentient rain cloud, you know. But he's also very mischievous. So like think Loki vibes, but blue. I want majority of the picture to be blue, but I want it to be like fanciful. And like, or like him dressed like Mr. Tumnus or something, like a satyr. Somebody like very, not Mr. Tumnus per se, but like a fanciful creature. He doesn't have to be Mr. Tumnus, but like I want something fanciful, but in blue. Not a court jester, no. Something more high fantasy. Yeah, I want something more. I think you were using macabre, right? Okay. Yeah, melancholy. Yeah. Now you're gonna put Cobalt in a Sonic suit. Can't he just do a Final Fantasy character or that? To be sure, here are the definitions of macabre: representing or personifying death, obsessed with death or gruesome, ghastly, shocking, or horrifying. Oh, so he is macabre. There we go. Perfect. I was using it right. I was using it right. Or, I know he really appreciate this. We put him in front of an Isuzu truck. I think he'd really like that one. If you know, you know. Anyway, since you love Truck Coon so much, I'm just giving you what you want. Oh, we'll just put him right by an Isuzu. He's leaning on the Isuzu with the biggest smile of his freaking life. Oh boy. But no, I want Cobalt to be something fanciful. A fantasy character, but like with a lot of blue. Oh, a mermaid. I like that. A mermaid. And there it is. What do you mean? What did I do? You could just use the F slur next time. What's wrong with a mermaid? I'm going to seeing is believing myself in front of you. Right as you take the picture. Shut up. Cobalt should just be Blue Monday by Annie Lee. Oh no. Just imagine Cobalt in a bonnet in a white nightgown sitting on the edge of the bed like, today trained me. Oh my God. Cobalt's gonna change the trajectory of Leisha's life. Shut up. Oh man, what if you did a kind of phasing thing where Cobalt is getting hit by the truck and being thrown into an isekai action pose? Cobalt, look at the mess you made. Look at the mess you made. God damn it. My word. My fucking word. Oh my God. Anyway, moving on, because this is getting macabre. All right. Oh boy. Who did I not get to? Mo! How can I forget Mo? Mo, okay. I don't want Mo to be a sheep. Excuse me. What do you mean burping out ear? I want him to be the person who gathers the shepherd. Oh, Trenton, our minds are connecting. Our mind, or we can make Mo the wolf. We can have Mo be an opposite. We can have Mo show his, even though Mo is generally a friendly person and very kind, I feel like if we show like Mo as like, you know, like very like a dominating presence, I feel like that'd be kind of cool too. Or like have Mo like be the wolf on one end and then be the shepherd on the other to show both sides of like his personality or whatever. Even though, you know, Mo generally is very friendly and nice and kind. But I think he, yeah. Sit a nice bowl of lamb curry in front of Mo. Shut up. I haven't done Mac yet. We're getting there. We're getting to Mac. We're getting to Mac. Okay. But yeah, I think, but if we're going to do Mo as the shepherd, I think I want to do, if we're not going to do the wolf, if we're going to do Mo as the shepherd, I kind of want an alternative form of shepherd, not like Jesus-y shepherd where Mo's like in a white gown or something and like carrying like that little Bo Peep cane that they carry. I want something like whatever BT said about like leather and like on a motorcycle, something like that. And the sheep aren't like sheep, they're like metal. They're like, you know, those little dogs, those little robot dogs or whatever, but they look like, I want them to be like metal. Something kind of like cyberpunkish, or not cyberpunk, what is it called? Steampunk. I want it to be more steampunk-like. Yeah. So like the sheep look like little machinations. And then Mo is dressed, or like diesel punk, yeah. Mo's country though, fair enough. But I kind of want to go in the opposite field. You know, I want to kind of go opposite. I want to show like, I don't know, just something different. I'm trying to pull from things that, away from things that y'all are known for. More like solar punk. Solar punk would be nice. I like solar punk. I like solar punk and cyberpunk, even though it's like two sides of like, it's like opposite sides of the spectrum, but yeah. The machinations of Mac minds are an enigma. It's just a blurred image. Oh, so y'all, let's get the Mac. I want Mac to be standing in a white room with all black on, like he normally wears, standing like hands to his side, looking dead at the camera, and then I censor his eyeballs because no person with blue eyes can look at me. And yeah, that's it. This is all I want for Mac. So Slender Man, pretty much. Not so what are you gonna do about my eyes? Oh, Swash, I keep forgetting you're a blue-eyed demon. Damn it! I'm picturing Hannibal Lecter style suit. We could put him in a suit. We could put Mac in a black suit. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Make him green, right? Not, yeah, I'm the worst, my bad. Shut up, Swash. How you got red hair and blue eyes? Aren't you supposed to be a green-eyed? Aren't you supposed to have green eyes? What is going on? Anyway, Mac will just be a mannequin with a blurred out bald head. No, I just want Mac in an all white room wearing a black suit and just like staring at the camera. Honestly, it'd be kind of cool if Mac hit a jail pose. Like if he squat and hit us with one of these, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If he hit us with one of those, I think that'd be kind of cool too. People with Irish ancestry commonly can have blue eyes. Oh, oop, well. Most gingers you know have blue eyes. Crazy. You want me to slob squat? Yep. Wait, that's a jail pose. Hit you with the jail pose. How is that? Okay, let me shut my ass up. At least that no one is perfect, right? Yeah, he got my ass real quick. No, but I think that'd be so cool. Red hair is not an Irish trait, but a Scandinavian trait. How come the Irish people took it over then? Just put me in a tracksuit as well. I don't want you in a tracksuit. I want you in a regular black suit. And you're gonna hit us with the jail pose. I'm sorry. I call it the jail pose. I didn't even know it was called a slob squat. I just knew it was the jail pose. Everybody does it. Oh my God. Oh, well, just put a potato in Swash's mouth. Shut up, he's the Lorax. It's a hood classic pose. It really is. It really is. Mac is basically Hitman from the video game series. Yes. But also, I think with Mac, I kind of want it to look like, y'all remember those like old commercials from the early 2000s? You remember when we did like a lot of like the technology from the early 2000s, and like the ads were like really like futuristic or whatever. I kind of want it to kind of like I want like blue, like, how do I put it? Like, I just want like blue, like screens up, like all around with like words on it. I kind of want it to look like an early 2000s ad. If for like guess PlayStation, an early 2000s PlayStation ad where they were very hyper futuristic. Y'all, Y2K futurism. Thank you. That's what I want. See Mac doing a Hitman cosplay. Sounds cool. But his suit will be all black. All black tie, all black everything. No white nowhere. Those were actually body horror too. Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. I'm missing a couple. Johnny, how the hell am I missing Johnny? Johnny? I think I'm gonna go with, and I'm missing Nessa. I think for Johnny, I want to go with, I don't know why, and I don't know what for, but Johnny loves public transportation. And I kind of want Johnny to be like at a train station. I want Johnny to be like at a train station and people are like walking past him fast and they're like all blurry. And Johnny is like standing out in the crowd at the train station, sitting on a bench, waiting for the next train. He's dressed in red. Everybody else is dressed in blue. And they're like blue blurs. And you also see like the trains kind of blur past too. And yeah, that's what I want. Like, it's just everything else is a blur except Johnny, and Johnny is in like in red. What's up, Scoop? So Johnny like that one Fiona Apple or Atlanta Morissette music video, kind of, sort of. And I know exactly what you're talking about, which is crazy. So a modern art piece. Not Johnny as the conductor of the train. No, I want Johnny in the train station. I was gonna say on the bus, but nah. But only because Johnny really loves. Johnny was like, stop building more highways, build a bus, when I was playing City Skyline. So, you know what? And yeah, and Johnny is very community oriented, I will say. I'll give him that. So, I wonder how that translate onto a still pic. Everything would just be a blur, except for Johnny. They've done it before. Or whatever. What would my photo be? I'd be butt naked, butt ass naked, sitting on a pink couch with a green background. Everything in the room is green. Me, stark ass naked, naked as fuck. And that's it. Oiled up. Oiled up, sitting on a pink couch, green background, naked. My mind, you see it? My mind. Oh boy. just arms and a head sprouting out of massive tits. Oh, Alicia's the birth of Venus. The birth. No, wait, because that kind of eats. Yeah. Or on a serious note, I do, now that Mac has said that, just arms and head sprouting out of massive tits, I would want my picture, I would want like my top half to be like, so from right here to under my boobs, to look like a flower pot. And I look like kind of like ceramic. And I want flowers to grow out the top of my head. And I want to be put on like a stand somewhere right by a leopard print chair, because you gotta have a leopard print. The flowers are pink and there's like a lot of like green decor in the background with the leopard print chair. I think that'd be kind of cool too. Something surreal, you know. Pink on the left side of the wall, green on the right side of the wall, and a leopard print shag couch. Yep. It's giving avant-garde. Yep. I see Leash and Alice in Wonderland chic with red, striped red and black thigh-high stockings. Wow. Ballet boobs. Oh, and a custom-made red and black corset. Oh, wow. You might as well just say I see her naked. So sensual. This all feels like you need to play Dress to Impress and express creativity for a while. Not the house is all bricked up now. How about this weekend, since we're banned from playing competitive games for a couple of Fridays, how about this weekend we do these prompts with permission from the mods, because I know not every mod wants to be perceived, but we do these prompts and we'll be like how do you picture such and such a style, you know, or such and such a style, or like how would you want that to be displayed? The mods who don't want to participate, I understand, you know, but the mods who do, I feel like that'd be kind of cool. So like with Swash, how do you think Swash's style would be? Or like what would be like a way of high, and I want everything to kind of be like high fashion. So a high fashion, like kind of inspiration of Swash, or like a mood board, or take me out of this equation, Cobalt will not be perceived. He's the only one I want people perceived. Or a high fashion, or a high fashion Mac, or a high fashion or a mood board, or like aesthetic BT. Yeah, the cult. Oh, the cult wears Prada. Let's go. Not all somebody was gonna do a truck. Shut up. Yeah, I want everything to be camp. I want everything to be high fashion. I want it to be surreal. You know, let's just get a little crazy. Thank you, Maya. That's what. So this Friday, the cult wears Prada. Should we make it into a legitimate competition? Yeah, we're doing Dress to Impress. Should we make it into a legitimate competition? Should we give points? Should we have judges? No competition, because I just sat up there and said that y'all are banned from being competitive, and look at me. Look at myself. I just can't help myself. I just sat up here and said y'all are banned from competitive games. Even though Dress to Impress is a competitive game, it's not like crazy to, you know, so. But I wish there was like an extension that you could use for the chat, so where y'all can also vote as well. Like y'all can also give stars. I wonder if there's a way for me to do that and it not be like crazy, or me depending on BT to do math. I'm gonna actually look it up. and see. Not impress me, crosses legs. You want to pin us against each other once more? Ugh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make it a competition. I thought it was gonna be fun, but I forgot. I said no more competitions. My word. Always want to make us fight for your love. I don't know. I love a little. Shut up. Okay. Ask a 12-year-old Robloxer to code a mod for you. I wish. I'd pay him in Robux. Sign the papers? No. Absolutely not. I could peep the Twitch API and see if I could write something if it doesn't exist. Nick, you are a nerd. Wow, y'all are so I really got some nerds in here. And that's not nerd derogatory. That's actually nerd impressed. Whatever, you know, the only nerd derogatory is BT. You know, he's the only one I'd be like, nerd. It's not always derogatory, just to you. Bizzle tizzle. Milk these nerds for all they got. I think the best you could do is take a screenshot and vote in the Discord. I'm gonna figure something out. I think there's something that we can do. You know, and it's always ho derogatory to you. Shut up, BT. But yeah, so this weekend we're doing Dress to Impress. We can do Dress to Impress either. I think we'll do Dress to Impress. We'll do Dress to Impress last because I need to find us a game, and it's probably gonna be something similar to like Peak or whatever. We're probably gonna end up playing Peak with no mods except the mod where most people could get on. We have to find games where we can love on each other and work together as a team, because until we can work together as a team, there will be no more competitions or competitive games for a minute. So yeah. Dress to breast. Hello. Ain't no sigh, ain't no nothing. Everybody right now, we're in the get along sweater. Are we still doing the smaller group for the new golf maps? I think I'm gonna take a break from whatchamacallit this week. I'm gonna take a break from it only because I've played Super Battle Golf every Friday since I bought the game. So I just need one Friday where we don't play the game, and then I'll probably end up playing it on stream next Friday. So wasn't there an update on Peak? I think so. Also, Lethal Company also had an update. Yeah, we're getting in our get along sweater. How about you Slay the Spire 2 and play with us? That's not my cup of tea. Not as itchy in here. Oh well. If you scheme, you can't be a part of the team, right? Is it my only to join? I think for Peak, only one person needs the mod and everybody else can just join regularly. So yeah. So yeah, for Super Battle Golf, we'll skip this Friday, then we'll play next Friday with a smaller group. And yeah, I wish, and somebody tell me if there's a game like this that's not Sons of the Forest, because I know everybody's gonna say Sons of the Forest, because y'all know I really don't like survival games, even though surprisingly enough I love management games. But I can't get into survival games for some reason, and I think it's because survival games for me have a lack of a story. Like the story in survival games are always buns. So is there a survival game or a survival adjacent game where they have survival elements, but the story, like there's still a legitimate co-op story? And like, in order for the co-op story to continue, we all have to be there or whatever. Not like one person can run off and then, you know, trigger something in the story or whatever without the other people being there. Like you have the story section, Then once you're done with that one part of the story section, you go back and you do your survival stuff. And then you have another story section. Then once you're done with that section, you go back and you do your survival stuff, and like you do that. So I think that's what I need in order for me to, because just mindlessly doing tasks in survival games with other people is not for me. I like management games because I like mindlessly doing tasks by myself. But one thing I will say, like games like Stardew Valley and Coral Island, and they have like a good story, you know, a story that makes you kind of care. I don't think a lot of survival games do though. So sounds like you're missing Grounded with the girlies. But I didn't even really like Grounded story. It was a good story, but I wasn't paying attention. Minecraft? No! My word! So we're playing Valheim? What the hell is Valheim? Yes, Tasha did play Grounded without me and Christine, so now we have to wait for the full release of Grounded 2. Come on, Nails. You see, I did it because I'm still trying to figure out how to use builder gel. These all come from separate sets too. So I'm still trying to figure out how to use builder gel without that shit lifting. So eventually I'll figure it out. When we're playing Enshrouded. Silly, thank you for the raid. Not Pokopia. I don't have a Switch 2. If you're new coming in with Silly, my name is Leash. I variety stream here on Twitch. A lot of people know me for drinking tequila and acting a fool, which is the truth. But if they say I run a cult, the cult is a lie. Okay. Leash, I got the perfect game for what you're describing. Chess. I wish I could time you out, but I can't. How was your stream, Silly? How are you doing? Stares longingly at Enshrouded in my library. We could do Coral Island multiplayer. No. Because it's not the y'all, I know I'm being particular. And I know y'all are like, oh my God, Leash, what the fuck? I get it. I know myself. I do want to play games with y'all, but I don't like playing my management games with other people. And I think that's why I don't like survival games. I think I kind of figured it out. You know, you should play these nuts. I can't time out anybody else, but guess who I can time out? Alma. Don't run. And you going in there dry. It's crazy. She wants to be the only child. It's not that. It's just one. Y'all speed through the story, especially playing with certain people. Cobalt. Y'all speed through things. And so like once I take a step back and then I come back, y'all be telling me so much information at one time. Oop, my brain. And I'm like, damn. I like to figure stuff out on my own. And I think that's probably the problem. And I think that's the disconnect with survival games. Like, if I ask, cool. But I think the fun part to me when it comes to like management games is figuring out how to optimize things on my own. If somebody tells me how to optimize it, then it's just like, what's the point of playing a game? I didn't figure it out. Now it's like I'm bored because I already know. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's why I do play a co-op game. I want it to be story, so we could all figure out the story as we go along and stuff like that. But with survival games, I like to put together the puzzle pieces at my own pace. Y'all know what I'm saying? Good night, silly. Get some rest. That's it. Let's get on Escape Room Simulator. I'm watching Ben just rush through Resident Evil 6 like, dang, no wonder he watches me play Fatal Frame and gets annoyed or sighs when you take 30 minutes on a puzzle. Like, I like to figure, I don't know. That's why, like, when I play games, I try not to use as many arugulas because it's like, I want to figure this shit out. Like, that's the point of me playing the game. I want the light bulb to go off and be like, oh shit, yeah. Like, I like that. I don't know. And maybe it's me. She doesn't want to log back in next stream and see that the Discord has already created a 12-story skyscraper. BT, you get me. You get me. Exactly. Because then I'm just like, huh? So that's why I like doing those type of games myself. I don't know. And am I the only one who feels that way? Like, because y'all really enjoy survival games or whatever. Like, y'all play the fuck out of survival games. But with each other, I can't do it. I can't. Like shots on stream, you like to sit at a spot and talk for 15 minutes. Some of us like to progress forward, but I like to look at everything. I like to do all of the things. I like to, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't just build a 4x4 block. But see, Cobalt, you like to rush through survival games. I can't do it. Even like with little games like Stardew Valley or games like with Coral Island, because I'm doing another Coral Island save. I just like to take my time and gift things to the villagers and cook and go around and clean up the ocean and, pick out my clothes for the season, because I like to have a different set of clothes for each season and see if I want to do my hair. Who do I want to romance? Who do I want to date today? Do I want to date today? Now, okay, do I finally want to get animals? Okay, I'm finally getting chickens. Okay, so what are we gonna do with the chickens? Let me find a little spot for them, and I want to build this, and I want them to but I like to do that all at my own pace, and it's very slow. It's a very slow pace. I don't want to rush anything. So I be farming and living life, glance over, and Ben is already married with the second barn. Right. Like, normally when I play a game like Coral Island or Stardew Valley, I don't romance anybody until the second year. Maybe sometimes the third, because I'm like, I don't know y'all motherfuckers. I need to get to know y'all. This is my first year here. So like, oh, let me get to know these people. I don't know who might change my mind. Not now, I gotta delete his save. Oh boy. I have no choice but to play survival games by yourself because you have no one to play with. Oh. Well, survival games with other people can be fun. I just think, I don't know, like I need a story. So Leash wants to give it a chance, or give it a chance so she'll get bored of the game and make no progress and never play it again. BT, whose side are you on right now? The truth side? No Man's Sky. I heard No Man's Sky is pretty cool. I was gonna look into it, but it's too spacey. But no, just give it a little bit. If we could find a game that has a good story, right? And there's story parts, and then there's survival parts, then cool. But the only game that I could think of where that was actually a kind of a good mix was Sons of the Forest. But Sons of a Four, it was just too much. If we could find gold, we'd be rich. Swalsh, shut up. This is like when you would describe your ideal man. That's truly it. You say we're fast, but you'll join us. Let's call it Once Human. You'll play Once Human with us for 45 minutes, log off, and won't attempt to touch it for like 2 weeks. No, Once Human was just too much for me. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. It was just too much for me at one time. But mind you, this is the person who, when it took me 3 times to finally get into Final Fantasy 14. Because I remember I logged in the first time. And that it's the same thing. What's that other game? Where Winds Meet? It was too much for me at one time. And I wasn't mentally ready to take in that much information, because where Winds Meet was just like, you can do so much in the beginning. But yeah, with Final Fantasy, when I first logged in, they put me smack dab in Limsa Lamenza. I said, oh, hell no. Get me the fuck out. Get me out of here. I cannot. And then the second time they put me in Gridania. And then that's when I decided that I wanted to play the game. But then I chose Black Mage and they put me in Old Dub. But by then I was already hooked. So it was just like, oh, I'll just be in Old Dub. It's fine. So, not your hometown. Yeah, Limbs of Women, it was too much for little old Leash Capiche. So, it was just not any August now. Y'all, I have ADHD. I have ADHD. You can't put too much information in front of me at one time. Because then I get overwhelmed and I just bury my head in the sand. And I'm sorry, as much as I would love to be the type of person that just likes to go all in on things, as soon as I start feeling the most slightest bit overwhelmed or overstimulated, I go ghost. And I know that's a problem. But for a lot of games, it's just like, there's a lot going on. It's crazy. You don't even know that Gridania has been corrupted and Limsa was attacked by pirates. See, I didn't know none of that, but I just knew that I liked the vibe in Gridania more than I liked the vibe in Limsa. Because Gridania was so peaceful. I was in there, I was like, oh, okay, I could get jiggy with this. Not Pooh going unlurks. Just give me freaking grace. All right. I have issues. We need an easy, but not too easy that she gets bored. Lots to do, but not too much she's overwhelmed. Game that she plays with friends, but not friends that will play offline. Exactly. BT, you just get me. You know. BT just gets me. He just knows what to say. All of that can be found in Minecraft. I hate Minecraft. He made you sound like a toddler. Tape. Toddler these tape. Okay. And you know what? BT, you could go in there with tape. You know, bye. Sick of y'all white nonsense. Not too much to overwhelm you, and you could talk and take shots easy. Right. Exactly. Do you hate Terraria? I don't even know what that is. Have you heard of Hytale? No. There's this one game that's coming out that I put on my wish list. Speaking of games to play, I have to play this game what is it called? Wild Heart. I think this might be kind of what I'm looking for. It's an action RPG. Start from nothing, freely build your character as you investigate rumors, explore strange ruins, and survive the dangers threatening the fallen kingdom of Carowin. So it's an action RPG and survival, but there's like it's supposed to be like a good story. It looks like Enshrouded, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I know another game Leash won't play. What? The game that I'm supposed to play tonight? I'm gonna play that. It's a story game. How about Mario Kart? Peep. Have you ever been to the Happy Box? Let's see. You've been there one time. Do you want to make it too? Oh boy. Talk about some damn Mario Kart. My word. 10-hour story with 15-hour option content for that game. It says 4-player and shared XP. Well, for Wild Heart, the dictator rules with an iron fist up our asses. Hello? Hello? Oh boy. Talk about some peep. Have you been to the Happy Box? Because why would you think that I want to play Mario Kart? We do need to do another Splatoon night, but I have to gauge whether or not who has Splatoon, because I have Splatoon 3 and I have 2, but the last time we played Splatoon, we were playing on 2. So, and I don't want nobody to buy Splatoon 3 for just one random day that we're going to play Splatoon. And does Splatoon 2 even have support still, or did they move all of their support over to Splatoon 3? Your Switch doesn't turn on? Well, damn. Have you played Life is Strange 2? No, I haven't played it yet. Weather report from the Happy Box. The Happy Box is warm, very tropical. Forecast says it's about to get wet. Oh, God. BT. Oh, God. I can't. Anyway, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Are we using motion controls for it? Hold on, y'all. I have somebody else to send to the Happy Box. Give me 1 second. Where's he at? Where is he? Don't run. Don't run, Trent. Yep, there it is. There it is. Motion controls in that Happy Box. Okay. It sounds like we need to get on Elden Ring Night Rain. You hate me. I am not playing I Am Jesus Christ. I saw that shit and I'm like, are you fucking serious? If I do play I Am Jesus Christ, it won't be on stream. I would have to make that a video because I'm not about to subject y'all to I Am Jesus Christ. I'll let that be an optional thing that y'all watch. Cause my word, I'm not even gonna hold you. I am a little curious though to see what the fuck. Cause the game, this isn't the first Jesus game ever, but it's the first Jesus game that's actually making some noise. Like, and I'm like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm a little bit curious to see what the hell's going on. So I think if I do play I Am Jesus Christ, it's gonna be a video. A lot of good noise or bad noise? Just a lot of noise in general. Like not bad, not good. It's just like, it's actually getting some like publicity. Even Gamer Ranks, which is I think a very serious and reputable review team on YouTube. Gamer Ranks did a before you buy on I Am Jesus Christ. So it's getting some very, like, people are talking about the game. So I don't know, y'all, I might give it a go. Crazy part, it's on GeForce Now? You're fucking lying. Oh, yeah, y'all. I Am Jesus Christ is on GeForce Now? It is. What the fuck? Y'all, I'm playing it. I'm playing it. I might not play. I'm not gonna play it on stream. I'm not gonna play it on stream, but I'm playing it. Can we watch the trailer? Oh, sure. Come on. Let me see. And it's only $12. Hold on. Here we go. Come on now. Come on now, mouse. Oh, I can unplug it now. All right. No, are you kidding me? I gotta do the cross scene too. Oh no. It does look like Oblivion. Oh my God. Ooh. I don't know. I don't. Oh, come on. Not the VA's performances are so good. They made me emotional. Y'all, I can't play. I cannot play that on stream. I can't do it. I can't. The jump had you rolling. They had Jesus doing fucking parkour, bro. I cannot. I don't want to subject y'all to that. I can't. Some people have religious trauma from the Christian church. And so I don't want to do that to y'all. But I mean, it is absurd enough to maybe be healing. Who knows? Oh, boy. It's absurd. It's absurd. It's what Jesus would want. He'll bring in a different crowd for sure. Exactly. And I don't want people to think I'm Christian. I'm playing the game for the lulz, okay? I'm not playing the game because I believe in any of it. Okay. The levitation, right. Satan's in the game. Crazy. You know. Can I customize my Jesus to be brown? I am kind of happy that the Jesus in this game is a little bit browner than I thought he was gonna be. He's not brown enough in my opinion, but he's browner than I thought. You know, they gave him a little tan. Do you think Jesus took part in the development? Playing for the lulz, not saving souls. Exactly. You was in the middle of beating your hello, repainting the happy box, and I come back to Jesus floating. Not can you romance Judas? The Jesus in that game seems so chill doing parkour. He probably used his hand dussy. Oh no. You think they gave Jesus a bad ult like Wanda or a good ult like Swalsh? Oh God. Y'all, that game is so ridiculous. It is so absurd. And it's y'all, I kid you not. I'm looking at it right now. It says very positive with 666 reviews. What the fuck? It has 666 reviews. I'm taking a picture of this because what? I am taking a picture of that. Wowzers, banausers. Yeah. Oh my word. Oh, irony at its finest, right? Satan is definitely on the dev team. Everyone is in on the joke. Y'all, this is fucking hilarious. I can't. They actually made a real Jesus game. And it's on GeForce now. All right, speaking of games, let me be a professional gamer and actually play the game that I'm going to play. Also, yes, I know I'm behind on dropping the new video on my reaction channel, but let me see, because last time I checked, I think we might have good news. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I just burped. Oh, and it almost ruptured my petite throat. It's so petite and so strong.
Shut the hell up! Damn!
Do you know why I had to punish you?
Yeah. Do you know why? Yeah. Why did I have to punish you? Because I've been shot.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my reaction channel. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel. We're at 599 subscribers. If you're on my YouTube, make sure you go to the other YouTube and you subscribe. We're at 599. We need one more to get to 600. Make my day. Get me to 666, but the ultimate goal is to get me to 1,000 and get up these watch hours so I can finally monetize this goddamn channel. But yes, we did really good on the Mickey 17. We're at 311 views, which is really good. I'm surprised. I was like, oh God, they ain't gonna watch the shit. But y'all are okay. Y'all are coming through. Y'all are coming through. All right. Follows from all channels. Get Leisha 8,008. Please get me to 8,008. But yes, you just got to 600. Wait, when? Hold on. Let me refresh. We're at 604. Yay! I'll do a shot. I'll be fun. And I'll do one shot tonight. Can we get a sipping command? Why didn't it go off? Pro strats. Jesus works is based off of which form he's in. Crossbearer. If he dies while holding his ult, he'll reform after 3 seconds. Hello? Oh, man. Oh. Also, as you see, the book clubs are on this channel as well. For anybody who was looking for the past book clubs but couldn't find it, this is where I do my book club meetings because I kind of want to separate my gaming stuff from like other media reviews type of thing. So this is where all of the book club discussions are. Don't forget that Our book club is April 19th. I haven't read the book yet. Y'all know this about me by now. I literally wait till the week of to read the book because it doesn't take me long to read. And it's only 300 pages. The name of the book is called I, Medusa. It's a retelling of the story, like a villain origin story of Medusa. And a retelling of it from, I think the point of view is Medusa as a Black woman at, during that time. So, yeah. The book has overall good reviews from what I could tell, and it's written, I believe, by a Black woman. Don't quote me on that one, but I believe it is. We're at 612. You're lying. Hold on. Refresh. Yay! 612. I ain't even mad because I'm having a tough time getting through it. Is it that bad, Mo? Is it bad? Or is it like bad? Is it Immortal Dark bad? There's where's this energy for literally every other time? Y'all need to click a link. BT! Stop being shady. Oh man, the goal this year, BT, please. The goal this year is to get this channel monetized and be more consistent at posting on this channel. It's very hard for me because I have to be very intentional with the way that I edit these videos. Because this video here, Mickey 17, that shit was blocked. I didn't have a copyright strike, but it was a copyright. So I have to be like really meticulous with how I edit. With gaming videos are very easy to edit. Cut, close up, cut, close up. It's so easy. This shit here, oh my God. It's challenging, but it's also kind of cool though, because it's testing my editing abilities, but damn. It's a great book. I'm just slowly inching towards the inevitable plot. Oh, got you. What shows or movies are you thinking about next? Well, I know I have 2 movies that I want to watch soon. I just have to find it because I've really just been focusing on editing, that I haven't been doing reactions, which I need to, so that way I could get the Patreon back on track. But I know I want to watch one battle after another, and I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to watch Marty Supreme. You know, I know in Mickey 17, I said I never watched the Twilight series. I think I might put that into the rotation. There's a couple of things I want to watch. Show-wise, I don't think I'll do too many shows, only because I find that I think movies are easier to get out than shows. Yeah, shows it's too much sometimes. Sometimes I just like to watch something and be done with it. With a show, I actually gotta commit to watching every episode of the show. So my reactions and reviews are mostly gonna be for movies, but if there's a show like Welcome to Derry, of course I'm gonna watch Welcome to Derry. I'm not gonna watch From. I'm not going to react to From because I like to pay attention to From. And when I do reactions, I pay attention, but I don't really pay attention. I pay attention enough to write to write a review. But From is one of those shows where you got to like look at it and lock in. Like I'm about to do a whole nother rewatch because it comes out in the middle of this month in like a couple of weeks. So I'm about to do another rewatch from episode 1. So yeah. So you won't be reviewing One Piece? Probably not. Sticking to a miniseries might be the best. Right. If it's a miniseries, I could do a miniseries. But if it's a show that has seasons upon seasons upon seasons, I don't think I could do that unless I've started already watching the show already. So reality TV does really well. Reality TV has a lot of DMCA music, YMDCA. Reality TV has a lot of DMCA music, so I don't really want to edit that shit because that's going to take. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Also, let's see where we at when I refresh. YMCA, that's what we call it, but it's DMCA. Let's see where we're at. We're gonna take a shot for, where are we? 6:15. Cheers. The Boys is kind of long. I've watched the first 2 seasons of The Boys. But yeah, y'all will mostly get movies. There will be some shows. I know I have to finish Severance. I have Severance already watched. I just have to edit Severance. There's a lot of stuff I gotta catch up. It's just so much. It's so much. And editing is, I hate it so much. But I have I'm getting a groove. So that's good. I'm getting kind of like a groove in my shortcuts and my like my muscle memory of what I like to do and it's kind of coming together. So that's good. But it is a learning curve though. I do want to do some Tubi movies because I want to do a segment. Because I did watch a bad movie. I want to do a segment where I watch like weird or bad movies. And I'm putting this in quotes because there are some bad movies that I find really fun and enjoyable, like Velocipastor. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say Velocipastor is one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm dead ass serious. I love Velocipastor. That is a work of fucking art. Y'all just don't understand. I really hope they come out with a Velocipastor too. So you should watch the 28. Oh yeah, I have to watch the 28 Years Later movies. You're right, because they're on Netflix. That was what I had to. I have a list of movies I want to watch. I have to add that one. Hold on. You ever watch Trailer Park Shark? Nope, but I'm putting that on my list because I just know that's gonna be ridiculous. Hold on. Where's my list of movies? Let's see. Where the hell is my list? Here it goes. Trailer Park Shark and 28 Years Later. All right, so I don't forget. I write stuff down now. I'm actually listening to my brain because it's like, oh, I'll remember that. And my brain's like, bitch, no, you won't. Write it down. And so now I write stuff down. Euphoria season 3 reactions will do numbers. I know, but even though I've watched Euphoria only because of the fact that I like Zendaya as an actress and she did a really good job as Rue, in my opinion, especially in season 2. But even though they're gonna be older now, so I don't feel as grossed out by it, but watching the first 2 seasons and them being in high school and essentially watching pretend high schoolers have sex was just too much for me. So yeah. I just couldn't do it. I mean, I could because I watched both of the seasons, but I'm just like, couldn't they be in college? Why aren't they in college? They should just be in college. They're still going to be young. Put them in college. Make them 18 at least. God damn. Even though I know in real life they're grown, but it's the principle. I never watched an episode of Euphoria, but I could tell you the whole damn plot because the shit took over TikTok. Listen, that's how I feel about Love Island. I will be watching Love Island this year as it's happening. I promise. Last year I didn't, because I didn't know. I thought Love Island was a once a week thing. And so by the time I was like, okay, I'll watch it, I was already like 10 episodes behind. I was like, oh. So now that I know Love Island is multiple times a week, I know what to do now. So yeah. Sam Levinson is a menace and is, aside from that, I didn't like what the writers did to some of the characters. Pretty much. Same with Yaoi. So much Yaoi BL could take place in college. Watch it this season. It'll be an awful, boring season. I hope not. The one time I commit to watching Love Island for real, as is airing, the shit is boring. If Love Island sucks as bad as last season, I'm going to need a grippy socks vacation. Oh, speaking of grippy socks, tell me why. I was sitting here, I think I was doing my makeup or something one day. It was like last week, and something didn't turn out the way that I wanted. And I said, sometimes I just want to jump off of a bridge. And Genesis goes, what did you just say? And I was like, what? And she was like, don't make me send you to the grippy socks place. I said, ah! Ah! She got me! Oh, she got me. She said, don't make me send you to the grippy socks place. She got me, y'all. And it's fine. I told y'all the story already? Oh, well, GG's. I forgot. So now, every once in a while, I'll be like, Genesis, the bridge is calling. And she'd be like, stop. I'm going to send you to the crazy home. I'd be like, the bridge is calling, the bridge. Oh boy, she ran to the group chat giggling, crazy. I said, sometimes you just want to jump off of a bridge. She'll tell them you talk to a screen pretending you're talking to people, right? I hope she gets you some grippy socks for your birthday. Oh no. I'm the birthday. Auntie Leisha's getting it. Speaking of birthdays, my mama's birthday is this weekend, this Sunday. Not Sunday, this Saturday. So I probably won't be streaming on Saturday, more than likely. And yeah, because we're gonna have like a little thing for my mom. And I'm gonna get her a cake. Me and Genesis are gonna pick out the cake, and it's gonna say happy 6-7. I told y'all this already. It's gonna say happy 6-7 Mimi, because that's what my daughter calls my mom. She doesn't call her grandma, she calls her Mimi. And yeah, so that's a sweet happy birthday, Mama Peach. Celebrate her birthday and then ask her to use her credit card. Exactly. I'm not really a person who likes expensive things. Don't get it twisted. Like, if I could buy something secondhand, I'll buy something secondhand. But I really, really, really want this Secret Labs standing desk. Only because I know that Secret Labs, out of a lot of the name brand like tech things, Secret Labs actually really makes good products, and you have a warranty to, like, if something breaks, like, their warranty is so good. Like, this chair, I fucking love this chair. Like, I just really want it. I really want that standing desk. And they have like the cable management built into the desk, so that's one less thing for me to worry about. If I could get this standing desk, I will never ask for another thing for the rest of the year. I'm a liar, but I really want the standing desk so bad. It's really easy to put together. You have one? You like it? Is the desk height adjustable? I believe so. I believe it should be okay. Yeah. Oh God, I want it so bad. Tape. I need it. And it's not even like stupid expensive. It's not like it's expensive. Don't get it twisted. It's very expensive, but it's like in an affordable way. Betty has one. I think Tasha has one too. So you work from home most of the time, so it's worth the investment. Right. I really want it. I want it so fucking bad, bro. Standing desks are the best. I can't sit down all day. Exactly. So I need the desk, y'all. I need it. Space efficient and good for your setup, then yes, it is. Like, and I'm already gonna I already kind of know how I want my space to look like. I think I'll get more of an idea. I've been talking to y'all for a very long time. So I'm gonna play the game tonight, I promise you, because I'm not sleepy and I probably won't go to bed until about like 2 or 3 o'clock anyway. So we're gonna get a good 2 to 3 hours. We're gonna get a good 2 hours of gameplay in. But I'm having a really good time talking to y'all. I know how I want my space. My mother refuses to put the color on the wall that I want. This is the color on the wall that I want. There's this paint called black orange, but I'm pretty sure I could find something kind of cheaper for the same price. The people who make this paint, the paint is expensive, but I am more than certain that I can get somebody to mix this paint up the way I want it, and it'd be a fraction of the price. But this is the color I want on my wall in the basement. It's called black orange. My mother refuses. She refuses. She says, it looks like doo-doo. I said, Mother, you must be colorblind because nothing about this looks like doo-doo. I love this fucking color. Y'all don't see the vision. Y'all don't see the vision. Okay. This color is freaking gorgeous. Y'all don't think so? It's a darker burnt orange mixed with coffee. I mean, you're both right. It feels luxurious. What color does she prefer? White. I said, I don't like white. I don't like white anything. So I'm just like, why? I'm like, he's already going to paint the walls. Why won't you just have him paint the wall that I want, the color I want? Because I'm like, when I see white, I think of a mental institution. And I know that there's no white walls in a mental institution, but I just think of sterile and just like hospital. No color is needed, but I don't know about that color. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get the vision. Yes, this is a brown, but y'all gotta think the type of vibe that I'm going for is I want, y'all know I love leopard print. I want my room to look like, my streaming room to look like I stepped out of the 70s. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, picture this color. It's either gonna be this color or a darker brown. So I want something similar to a brown wall where I can have a lot of oranges and purples and leopard prints, and I could mix and match prints. Picture it. Yes, Sicily, 1970s. What color is the flooring? That's another thing. The floor is ugly. And it's going to be the same floor as the floor in that front half of the room that I don't like, but I could always put a rug on it, so it's fine. I'm not even worried about the floor. I want the floor to be a dark brown. That's what I want. But it doesn't matter what I want. Okay. Deep teal with this color or a dark navy, right? With brown, there's so many colors that pair really well with brown. Y'all just don't get the vision. I have a vision. Set a rug down, right. Browns, oranges, greens. I could do purples. I could do reds. I could do any color. Brown is a neutral. I could do any color with this color. Not you have a vision, that's so Raven. So yes, I really want this so bad. She's trying to keep you from your true home decorator calling. I know. This in green would eat. But I want a lot of like prints because y'all know I love animal prints. So there's going to be a lot of animal prints down there, I will say. That's why black women look good in any color. Thank you. And do. I just thought of something vile to ask. Swalsh. Don't get a whooping. Okay, do not get a whooping because you know. Is she saying only white or is there another color? No, she's saying white. She's even painting out, and I'm so mad at her for doing this. Her living room area where she has like, and I think I've discussed this with you all before. Y'all know how like a lot of black moms, if you have a black mom, a lot of the black moms that like to decorate, they have that one room that's like very heavily African art inspired. So she has that type of room where there's like masks on the wall and like, you know, like, I know she has like a zebra print something and like statues of like African art or whatever. And I like the color because it's like a nice like eggshell kind of like beige color. She wants to paint that room white. I said, what's up with you in the color white? What is going on with white? What is wrong with you? Yes, she wants to paint that room white. And I was talking to my dad. He was like, I already bought the paint. I'm gonna be painting. And I said, Dad, you don't, you know, he just does whatever because my mom's the queen. He's just the court jester. So it's just like, right, he knows who's boss, exactly. Oh boy, your dad like whites and grays. I hate white walls. I cannot stand when I walk into somebody's house, and it's your house, you could do what you want, but I can't stand when I walk into somebody's house and all of their walls are white. Paint one damn room. Put some wallpaper up, something. There's the wallpaper that you just put up. You ain't got to use the glue or do something to your fucking walls. I'm sorry. And right, as a person with a wall of white, I hate white walls. Oh boy. Look, I'm renting. If you're renting, that's fine, but they do have renter friendly like little wallpaper things or whatever. So I understand, as a person who rents, I get it. But I have pictures on my wall, I have tapestry on my wall or whatever. I put stuff on my walls. I refuse to have bare walls. Now I'll show you how to paint some walls. You promise? I'm sorry. I take that back. I mean, unless you promise. Anyway, after living in apartments for 15 years, I'm ready for colored walls. Exactly. You got to build it in a Sims, and I do. And whenever I have a Sim that I care about enough to decorate their house and not pull something from the gallery, I am very maximalist. Every room has a different wall color and a theme. The paintbrush is a gun now. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, you can't even paint. You can't even decorate your bathroom because your mom walks past it and don't want to see it. Now, my mom did say that she'll allow me, crazy enough, because like if I move back, like their house is my house now. You know, it's a shared family home. But then she did say, well, why don't you just use that paint to paint the room that you're going to sleep in? And I'm like, I don't want it in the room. I want a different color for the room. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. And then I'm like, okay, if the guy paints the wall white, then dad could just go back and paint it the color I want. And she was like, you're not gonna use my husband for your projects. I said, oh, I said, he's my father. I have more of a blood tie to him than you do. Talk about you're not gonna use he's almost 70 years old. You're not gonna use my husband for your projects. Ah! Woman, that is my dad. No, she said, right. She said, get your own, right? Oh, boy. She ain't saying, he's almost 70 years old, but she ain't saying nothing when he painting that goddamn living room white. Ah, he ain't 70 then. Oh, boy. Oh, my husband like that's a man you never met, right? Mommy issues or Leon Kennedy. Swallow, shut up. Oh boy. But yeah, my dad, he said he will paint it though if it's something I really want. My dad, he's just like whatever. But I don't know. I'm thinking if I can't do the paint, because I really don't want my dad to paint it, because at least in the living room has windows. I don't want my dad around all those fumes or whatever. And he's hard-headed. He doesn't use a mask when he does stuff. He's a manly man. Ugh. So if anything, I'll have him help me because he's very particular. Like my dad's an artist. So he's really good with his hands. Like he could build stuff, he could draw and stuff like that. So I'll have him help me if I get like the easy removable wallpaper. I'll have him help me put that up or whatever. So if anything, I won't have a colorful wall, but I'll have like a pattern wall somewhere. So you're such a daddy's girl and will always be. And that's something I've never denied, and that's why I don't think a lot of my relationships last, because my whole thing is if I still have to call my daddy to help me out, then we're just not compatible, because my dad will do anything and everything for me, so why ain't you? Anyway. I'm just saying, that's why I don't think a lot of my relationships work out, because it's just like I still have to call my father. What's going on? Not they call that a daddy issue. Shit, I don't think so. Painting with your dad isn't bad since he's really good at it. He teaches it pretty well. Other handiwork is a lot more frustrating though. I just don't like doing it at all. Fair enough. I put it in a wallpaper. There's this expensive wallpaper you still want for an accent wall. You haven't done it yet. Wallpaper is a fucking task. Wallpaper is a task. I don't think. Ooh, this is cute. Oh, this is very cute. Oh, it's bunnies. So cute, so cute. But yeah, they be mad when you have a dad involved and when he not. Exactly. You'll be seeing your dad in a day. He'll also be forced to paint some. Oh, in 10 days. Oh, that's so sweet. You and your dad gonna be cutting up. We have a lot of llama decorations in your house. Like we have a llama basket, which holds our camels. You like llamas? I can't stay. I'm scared of llamas because they spit and they're mean. I'm good on that. What's up, Khalil? I call my dad and give the phone to the mechanic because I don't understand. Same. Listen, anything like and I'm putting this in quotes because, you know, down with the patriarchy, but anything manly, oh, Dad, they saying I gotta do this. Put me on speaker. Grown ass woman, by the way, almost 40 years old. I'll be 37 this July. Grown ass woman. Dad, I'm at the tire shop and they saying that I need 3 tires. You only said I needed 2. Put me on the phone. Put me on speaker. Oh boy, I do not give a fuck. You can't be afraid of everything. You got to pick a struggle. No, I'm scared of everything, especially animals. They're shifty. Your dad is not handy, but he'll be forced to help as needed. That's you, but with your mom, because I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all, only because I don't fill out a W-2 quite. What is it, a W-2 when you get hired or a W-4? One of them. I haven't had to fill out a W whatever in a while because, you know, I was working for myself. So when I got this job last year, I had to call my mom to help me fill out my W-2, or is it a W-4? Cause I legitimately forgot what the fuck I was supposed to claim. I said, Mommy. Oh boy, y'all, I forgot. It's been a long time since I had to fill out a W-4. Mind you, is it a W-4? The last time I filled out a W-4 was like over 10 years ago. I went from having my job at the airport to losing that job that I've been working for like 10 years, right? Then to being my own entrepreneur. So I'm learning new tax stuff. And so my mind just completely forgot about what's up, iCharlie? My mind completely forgot about the other tax stuff. And so when I went to get this job that I got now, I was like, oh shit. I don't know how to fill this out. So I had to call the person who knows, which is my mom. Okay, I had to call an adultier adult. They changed W-2 anyway. Exactly. Is this the right place to throw ass for Jesus? Of course. Your mom always says 0 and single on a W-4, so that's what you always did. But see, I got a child. I'm a head of household. So mine's is different. Anyone else in here still need to do their taxes? I haven't even thought about doing my taxes, but I need to hurry up and do something. I think I might just have an extension, but I need to put in something because there's so much going on and I'm tired of being an adult. So you calling your mom for tax help at 32? I don't know you so real for that because I just be guessing. Listen, I gotta call them. You gotta call the adultier adult. You know, they've been here longer. Oh boy. Free Tax USA makes it easy. That's what I use, but y'all gotta think. This is my first year with a job that gives me a W-2 instead of a 1099. So I have to see like how is that going to affect my taxes. I know if anything is going to help more than hinder because, you know, I have tax money that, you know. So I don't know, y'all. This year, unlike President 47, I pay my damn taxes. Right. I do too. I don't fuck around with the IRS. That's one. That's medical bills. Maybe not. They fall off eventually. Credit card bills. Maybe not. They fall off eventually. The IRS. Nah, I'm paying them hoes. How much info do I have to put in to file an extension? Just enough, honestly. Just put in enough to where you get to the last page. And then, because what I'm gonna probably end up doing, because I have some stuff that I'm still waiting for that I thought I got, but I didn't. I'm gonna put in just like what I made on Twitch, what I made on YouTube, what I made at this job, and then I'm gonna hold off on the sponsored stuff until I have time to actually sit there and do the things. So an extension, yeah, there's a penalty, but it's not a super big penalty. As a person who's filed extensions before, the penalty is not crazy. You know, they don't really like hammer down as long as you pay, honestly, really, truly. It's not like crazy. So IRS will get you, and if you ever need a security background check, they'll find that they're waiting. That's a lot for you. You have like 15 W-2s. Oh damn, just put in enough to where you can get to that last page and be like, I need to file an extension. That's all you got to do. So pay my taxes knowing they'll lead to very little good. I know. So yep, I don't fuck around with them taxes. I'm not trying to go to jail. I told my mama that too. I said, Mom, I gotta pay my taxes. I'm not trying to go to prison. She said, Alicia, do you have over $50,000 worth of taxes that you owe? I said, no. She said, then why would you be going to prison? I said, couldn't they just put you in prison for owing like $5 grand or something? I thought they just put you in prison. I thought if you don't pay, you going to prison no matter how much you owe. Not Wesley Capiche. Oh boy. IRS interest rate is like 2% compared to the 30% credit card. Right. The extension fee ain't that bad. Oh boy. You black, they might put you in prison for 1 cent. Right. Wesley Snipes and First Survivor winner are only millionaires who got sent to prison for tax evasion. The jails will be full. True enough. Years ago, you owed 12 grand. You talk to them and work out a deal. I know, but I always think of the worst outcome. That's just how my mind goes to the extreme. So in my mind, I'm like, if I don't pay this shit, I'm going to prison. And I'm not trying to go to prison. I pay my taxes. Oh boy, the First Survivor winner owes the IRS $3 million and he's never paying that shit and they ain't getting that $3 million. Hell no. You think they'll put you under the prison? For owing taxes. Your mind also goes to the extreme, especially with those forms. Listen, if you make a mistake, I don't really care about making a big mistake. I don't like to make a big mistake, but like a little mistake on my taxes, I don't really care about. I'll be as accurate as I can be, because it's like a lot of those stuff is self-explanatory, but there is a lot of jargon when you fill out your taxes that is confusing on purpose. So if anything, I'll just like Google it if I don't know what the fuck is going on. But if I make a little tiny mistake, I don't really care about this shit. As long as them taxes get paid, I don't care, you know. So I need an adult when I file my taxes, even for an extension. Taxes give you so much anxiety getting it wrong. If you get something wrong, they'll work with you. That's one thing I will say. Like the IRS, are they cutthroat, soulless beings? Of course. But it's never as detrimental as you think it is. If anything, you'll just owe a little bit more. So I'm worried about making a mistake because they'll be saying inaccurate information is perjury actionable under law. No, it ain't. It's never that deep. So when you did your taxes, I didn't like my return and I changed the info to get the amount I want. Malware! Don't do that. Or if you do, don't admit it out loud, because some people would think that that is tax fraud. So please do not admit that you do tax fraud in the chat. Oh my God. Pay your taxes the right way. Pay them. Don't do crimes. Oh my word. No, I'm gonna delete that for your own good, right? Tell your president. I can't tell that. The only thing I want to tell, nope. I'm not saying that out loud. I mean, the only thing I do want to tell him is to go to hell. That, you know, I can say out loud, but the other thing I cannot say out loud. She's become self-aware. Leash Capiche does not endorse tax evasion, and don't. That's what, listen, I'm not above saying that there's certain crimes that I will commit. I'm just not going to say which ones. But one crime I would never commit is tax evasion and tax fraud. Can we get some? Shit. No Al Capone here, right? Oh boy. 1 year they kept your state refund simply for not having health insurance. Yeah, I remember that. Why is my nose so itchy? Who talking about me? Stop talking. It might be my allergies. It's not running or anything. It's just itchy. That's sometimes you say dumb stuff. I'm talking about you. That's crazy, Sweesh. I hope it's good things and not things that'll get you a whooping. You should go catch it. Nope. And get your ass up. First of all, I owe you 10 minutes anyway for what you did in the Discord. So sitting at 10. The happy box is all prepped and primed for you too. Oh, you should go catch it. I'll take one more shot. Let's play this game for real. Because I meant you in a collective nature, but also you on an individual level. Crazy. Individual this swash. This was actually one of my first times giving you a middle finger. You're cruising for a bruising, bucko. Not quiet beach. Oh boy, that time that Swash called me a quiet beach. He said, no, you wouldn't be a loud beach, you'd be a quiet beach. And I said, huh? You trying to call me a bitch? See, what did you just say to me? Oh boy. Too nice. That's not very baby angel. Remember when Swash said a slur? Right. He said you should look inward. I said, what did you call me? Or that time I got BT when he said he wanted a Maine Coon. What did you just call me? I be getting y'all asses. Oh boy, you have 17 pictures of Leash giving them the finger. Oh my God. Who are you going to entrust that folder to, Matt? I do still want one of those cats. You notice how he didn't type it out. Oh God. It's in my will that it goes to Swalsh. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Automod clapped you. Well, I can still see it, so it is what it is. But yeah. All right, let's play this game for real. It's episodic, I think. So hopefully we'll have enough time to play two episodes of this game. I've been talking to y'all for 2 hours and a half. 2.5 hours. We had to catch up though. I'm really starting to like talking to y'all again. And it might be because I am going through it mentally, but not in a bad way. There's a lot of things happening at one time. I gotta file my taxes. I have to put in my 60-day notice on my lease. I have to think about moving. I have to think about the upcoming potential 24-hour stream coming up. I have to think about so many things. Genesis is about to be out of school. Then she has band camp coming up in the summer. It was just, So I think I needed this conversation. So cheers to Shaman Hondas. My mind is racing. Exactly. Oh boy. I was wondering if you was gonna stream this game. Yep. I'm playing this game, and then after this game, I'm gonna play Poppy Playtime, and then after Poppy Playtime, the next game that's on the list is the game is similar to this game too. And it just came out. What the fuck? Where the fuck is it? It is called, it just came out. Hold on. Scrolling down. People of Note. I'll let y'all look at the trailer real quick.
We came here because
I think y'all are really gonna like this game. But y'all are gonna like the game I played as well. But this is People of Note. This is what we're gonna play after Poppy Playtime. So
listen, we came here because the homestead is trying to collect the 4 keys of Node.
And maybe find someone to join my band. Man.
no problem, warrior.
Hey, always was. Guess that's why we band together.
Harmonies can't be sung by one.
I belong to a group of people trying to keep the keys safe.
I know it's Annapurna, but we hopefully there's no incest in this one.
Can't let the wrong people get their hands on them.
This is the start of something new. Your sounds a part of something larger than you. The whole world's waiting to hear.
Smolder, this is it. Everything you've got. We can't lose here.
I'm under the lights, but I'm not on my own.
This generation of music's gone to hell, children. Time for you to follow suit.
You know what this reminds me of?
No one can do it alone.
That musical game that I played with the Greek gods. There's also that one episodic game with the lesbians. Which one? This better not be like Dustborn. Y'all, Dustborn was good until it wasn't. Dustborn was a good game up until the end. Stray Gods, thank you. Not like it wasn't bad. It's just the end. It was too long. It was too long. It should have only been like maybe an 8-hour game max, maybe 9, maybe 10 if. But the fact that it was like a 14 to 16-hour game did not like, no me gusta. The one where you play the redhead and you're in a band. The one where you play a redhead and you're in a band. What game is that? I don't know. Is it Love and Bloom? What's the name of this game? Dead Pets. Let's see. Oh yeah, Lost Records. Wait, is it another game coming out? Annapurna is like beautiful gowns to me. Like they look good, but the story and gameplay, it depends, because you gotta think Annapurna is also a publisher. It's a developer and a publisher, so it depends on who the developer is. If Annapurna is the publisher, then and there's another developer, then the game, the writing and all of that, it's cohesive and things like that. But sometimes when Annapurna is a developer and a publisher, is like, yeah, they could have kept that one, like that game that we played. So I I just don't recall you playing the episode that came out. There's a new episode? There was only 2 episodes. Unless there's a new one. Then my note, hold on, give me 2 seconds. My nose is itching so bad, y'all. Oh my God. And it's not running. It's not full of mucus. It just itches. I'm just saying how much I love and appreciate you. That's why it's itching. Shut up. Love and appreciate these. Just kidding, Swash. Love and appreciate you as well. I don't know where that came from. That came from a place of not love. Not too much booger sugar. I don't do drugs. I don't wish. But if I did booger sugar, first of all, that means I got money. Listen, I won't tell you that I'm rich, but there will be signs. And at least I'll be a little skinny. You know. I don't want to be doing cocaine and still be fat. That defeats the purpose. Just saying. Just kidding. Your eyeballs will start looking wild and then that too. Gotta go back to when it was pure, right? Leash snorting more blow than Whitney? No. I miss Whitney. She ain't got no business being dead, for real, for real. If we really think about it. If we really think about it. Because there's some... man. I'd be pissed, like losing my damn teeth, but not my fat. Right. Hello. Don't say her name. She'll show up again. She's our patron. She's our patron saint. Whitney Houston. Whitney Elizabeth Houston. Okay, here we go. This game contains depiction of medical procedures, body horror, pregnancy-related themes, menstruation, sexual content, and references to sexual assault. Player discretion is advised. There are your trigger warnings. Y'all got them? Okay. What if Leash was smoking weed? I don't smoke weed. I get paranoid. I don't smoke the devil's lettuce. Is this game low? Why is this game so... This game isn't set to the maximum? Okay, now. I want to turn it up, but I don't want to... Oh. Oh, it is set to the maximum. Oh. I feel appropriately warned. Exactly, warrior. Oh boy. How to play. Move around. AD. Run. Shift. Oh God. Interact in dialogue. Space. Make a choice. Like this one. A and D in space. Got it. Whatever. Good. I have to read. Are y'all ready to hear me read? Okay. Here we go. Good morning, New Void City. This is Gordy checking in, waking up. Loves short walks on the beach. Loves over-grilled toast. Legendary bass player in Dead Pets. True visionary, hates conformity. Oh. Bold of you to assume you wouldn't have to read an indie game, right? Oof, too loud in my own head. I do not feel good. I should have known better than drinking on a... Fuck, it's Monday? We have band practice tonight. Good old... They are very popular in the underground. Deep underground. Oh, it's Cobalt! Y'all, how's the sound? It is Cobalt. Is it too low? Seems fine now. Okay. Gordy, the world's greatest dancer. Jay, the world's most boring demon. And he's a demon! I know my Cobalt. Jay, 32, hates everything fun, loves heavy books, guitarist and dead pets, traditionalist, loves modern architecture and boring concrete. You and Vel disappeared early last night. Some of us have responsibilities. You know it, the word. Oh, and he's condescending like Cobalt. Do they know us? What's going on? Actually, I am the wordsmith from Gravel Hill, and so can you take care of this month's studio rent on Friday? It's $1,000 to money, and it's your turn to cover it. Promise to pay rent. Gordy knows Jay is tired of her never taking things seriously. She could agree to pay rent even though she may not be able to keep the promise. Should Gordy be responsible and promise she can pay rent? You know what? Let's do it. I got it. Yes. Yep, see? Gordy. Jay, relax, baby boy. I got it. Fuck. I completely forgot rent. I'm just a girl standing in front of her room, asking it to heal her from a nasty hangover. You're gonna make Cobalt jump? Shut up. Remind her what it means to be a functional member of society and give her money. Let's take a shower, girl. Clean Gordy's dildo. I'm scared to press E. Add soap! What the fuck? My God. I've only been playing this game for 5 minutes. Hope the future looks brighter for the band than for Satan. Water Satan. Satan is looking a little sad and dry. Give him some water to keep his eternal power flowing. Maybe it'll make you happy to see him strong. Oh, it's a plant. And we named it Satan. How do I know? How do I know he's... I don't want to overwater him. Okay. Is she 18 or 30? The mystery continues. Oh, we can dress up. I'll keep this because I actually like this. Oh, I want this. Okay. I'm guessing that's how I leave my apartment. You ain't gonna eat nothing? All right. Are you gonna use it? Why was that necessary? I don't even know. Oh. Where are we supposed to be going? This is my house. Let's go here. There she is, Dead Pet's front singer, Velocity. Vel, 27, loves waffles. Singer and Dead Pets. Loves 80s goth. World-class feminist. Hates the weather and decaf coffee. You and Jay really should have stayed last night. We're old, Gordy, face it. Speaking of old and boring, Jay wants me to take care of this month's rent. With his sense of practicality, he'd make a great parent. Parent? Are you actually considering? No. But what are your plans with the band then? We're just about to get really serious. Are we? Yes, Vel, come on, it's happening. What is this? Tampons with fishes hanging off of them? What's up, hot dog? Do you see me as the responsible type yet? Do you want me to be honest or nice? Not everyone can get handouts from their parents, you know. Wait, is that a freshly made hot dog for me? No, I mean, can I taste? Aren't you tight on cash? Gimme. Make a hot dog. A growing demon needs to eat. Pick toppings and sauces for Gordy's hot dog. And ring the bell when it's ready to eat. Okay. I want pickles. Not pickles, jalapenos. We're gonna put some jalapenos on there. Just can I pick up more than one? I gotta pick up more than one at a time. That's crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna get a oh, are these cucumbers? No? I can only do jalapenos? Are these worms? You know what? Let's just put a singular worm on there. And an octopus. And there it is. With some mayo. Let's do mayo. This is very bizarre. Am I not supposed to be here? Oh, I gotta go to work. You look pale. I look perfect. and you smell again. Damn, she stank. It's just a demon odor, a strong female scent. Don't you like women? No, of course I do. Shh, Robert, I won't tell a soul. Gordy is tired and she wants to be her best at band practice. On the other hand, she needs the money and Robert is always looking out for her. Should Gordy be a good employee? Yes. I have a hole in my busy schedule, so I could stay a little longer. Well, if it isn't the return of the employee of the month, I'm your only employee. The best. All right, customers will arrive at the diner, seat them, take their order to the counter, serve their burger when ready, and return their plates to the, oh my God, what is this, Diner Dash? The faster Gordy's service, the more money she earns in tips. Keep an eye out for poorly made food that needs to be returned. Okay. Oh, I could do this. Okay, I like this so far. Hurry up. You're so slow. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay. So I have to click both there. Oh, wait, no.
Hello.
Not soup. They're eating their burgers with a fork. That's the best way to eat them. Y'all don't eat y'all burgers with a fork? Oh my God. Okay, I'm not doing bad, but my word. Wait, I wasn't finished. What a beautifully mediocre performance today, Gordy. Always happy to help for the right price. You eat wings with a fork and a knife most of the time? You're lying. You're trying to make me upset. You're trying to upset me, Damani. Rent is due at the end of the week. Oh, he's definitely British. Rent is due. Rent. Hold on, let me get my British accent. Rent is due at the end of the week, love. I know. Write it down. I know. I'm serious. I know. You lose the studio. I know. 3 days to go. As ask for 1 more week to pay. Maybe Gordy can ask to extend the deadline for paying rent. Gordy knows Pig and Red have very little income, but she is a struggling artist too. Let's see if we can ask for more time. -1 Gordy, keeping up with appearance, power up. But if I do this, +1 Gordy, it's awkward and not very punk. I don't give a fuck. Actually, you can add 1 more week to that. No. Come on, Pig. You owe me 1. Or I owe you. You know what I mean. I'll pay half this week, then half later. Fine. Oh, who is this? He's... Ah, Gordy. It's always Hines. Now he looks like Cole Foreskin. Brian, 34, drummer in Dead Pets. I love a drummer. Hates the concept of time. Loves ugly dogs. Party boy. Loves alcohol. Oh, this is my man, my man, my man. Loves obscure science stuff. Respectful, as always. We're punk. Time is not the essence. We thought you were in an accident. I died, slept for a while, and then woke up stronger than ever. Everything moves extremely slow around your orbit, Gordy. My orbit is fascinating. It should be studied by scientists and intellectual squirrels. Let's get started. Not Brian is me. You've realized you're also into drummers? Wait, what? Listen to the music and press J to hit them. Okay. I press H. Okay. Okay. So what's the other button I gotta press? F. Not the enemies being bills. Good night, Trin. You must press and hold J. Okay. Okay. Press F and hold it to knock it out of the sky. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do medium. I feel like easy might be a little too easy. So we're gonna do... Oh.
Welcome, stranger. Here's my town. It's a circus. I'm the clown. People tell me that I've lost my way. People somehow think I care what they say. They try and lead me back to yesterday. Well, they can try and I will make them pay.
Okay, there we go. I said, oh, easy's gonna be too easy. Maybe I should have did easy. I can't even blink. said, oh, I think easy's gonna be too easy. And immediately fucked up the first two notes. What's up, Joe herself? I did get a 99% yes, but my word. Oh my God. That was pretty good. We're gonna blow up. Group, gather around. Listen up. I thought a lot about this. And it's not because I'm having a 30-something life crisis or anything. Oh. We've always been kind of ambitious, but mostly casual. From now on, Dead Pets are gonna do some pretty serious stuff. Fuck yeah! We'll find money to do epic shit. To make new songs, throw legendary gigs. Yes, yes, yes! Imagine playing the Obscene Oracle Festival. But, Gordy, you're forgetting the fact that we suck. Good night, BT! We have to give Dead Pets one last chance. You ready? One last heck of a chance. Yeah, I'm so pumped. He's a himbo and I'm gonna fall in love with him. Probably not the character, like maybe Gordy's not gonna fall in love with him, but I'm falling in love with Brian. I'm ready. Let's see. Why did I dream of Brian covered in cheese? Hope it's not a Freudian thing. What's gonna happen to Dead Pets? I feel like a fake leader. I don't want to stop trying, but we need to do this together. Are you up? Oh, mother, never asleep, never fully awake. Your brother David and Isabel are going to Crosstown. Isabel truly has a remarkable eye for charming B&Bs. Your father and I are considering going with them next time. Maybe when you find a boyfriend, you can join in. Lie about having a date. Why? Why is Gordy always such a mess and her brother such an annoying, perfect grown up? This is mirroring my life. Lie to make Gordy's appearance less, yes, we're gonna lie. Disturbing. Actually, I have a date tonight. He's a real grown-up demon man. Incredibly rich and sophisticated. Collects wounded birds and orphans. It would be good for you with a partner like that. What does that mean? How are your savings looking these days? Except the loan from Gordy's mother, Gordy's younger brother has retirement savings, and Gordy, she has almost no money, both now and probably in the future. What the fuck is going on with my life? Why is my life on display for everybody to see? Should Gordy borrow money from her mother? Of course. Yes. You know how it is. We are Gordy, low-key, honestly. You know, money just vanishes. Like magic, but in a non-festive way. You can borrow some money from us, interest-free. Okay. I'll pay you back, you know, not like the other times. It's fine, just don't tell your dad. Now I'll just have to find a date or start an OnlyFans business. Nah, it's too much of a hassle. Time to find a wealthy fool to solve my problems. Look at me, finding genius ways to pay rent. Always saving our asses. Find a date. Swipe through single demons in that area. Find the perfect date to fund Gordy's lavish lifestyle. Oh no. What is he? No. My word. I drink a lot. No, girl. Want to go cruising? Sure. No. Is this BT? I have a match. Partying every day? No. Sure. No. Yeah. No. No, you're 23. No. Want a master class in kissing? Absolutely not. No, you're 22. No. No. Maybe. I have a match. Who the fuck? I didn't even wait a minute. I didn't even say yes to him. Dreams and visions, visions and dreams. My mansion is big. My heart is huge. Love is never an option. It's a necessity. Ka-ching. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? For thou art more lovely. Pretend to be elegant. This guy seems kind of meh, but dating has been meh for Gordy for a long time. Should Gordy flirt more to impress? Yeah. The fairest in the land, I am your humble muse. How may I ever please such a noble woman? A muse must be fed. My taste is exquisite. 8 p.m. Les trois tortues tonight. I know that's not how you pronounce it. I won't disappoint you, my sweet muse. The muse will be summoned to do. I have no more social energy. Do I have to wash my dildo again? Let's see. What the fuck? I'm not doing that again. Once is enough. I will be watering my plant though. Oops. She be using the hell out of that thing. My word. We'll wear this. All right, there's nothing over here. Let's leave. What's all of that? Life imitates art, I guess, but my word. It shouldn't be that dirty. All right, let's do this one. How's the money situation? Splendid. You owe me for those beers. I thought they were free. Nothing is free in this world, babyface. I miss the old splurgy capitalism ain't real, pig. Pay for the beers, babyface. Gordy was 100% sure these were free beers. Otherwise, she would definitely have declined. Or would she? Should Gordy accept defeat and pay for the beers? Yeah, sure. Oh, $50? Yeah, okay, because I drank them all. And Brian didn't have one single drop. Some of you have to pay. All right, I'll fucking pay. Jeez. The rules of the free market, beautiful, isn't it? She don't clean her coochie. That's what it looked like. They aren't coming. What about the world's greatest speech yesterday? I have a cure for your struggles. Beers. You'd make an excellent shrink. Tell me what happened in your childhood. Absolutely nothing. I was born this way. Scary. Ask Brian for help. Gordy's exhausted. She could really use some emotional support, but Brian is more the fun and drinking and joking buddy. Should Gordy admit to Brian she's worried about the band? I do. If I do, I get +2 for the band. I get a -1 for Gordy, which is fine. So we're gonna ask Brian for help. The resurrection of Dead Pets is already failing. Can't even pay for the studio. So embarrassing. But Gords, I have money. Oh, can we marry him? Maybe this helps a little. We fight together, right? Enough mush. Let's jam. Medium. This music's fire. Oh, my eyeballs. I can't blink. I can't blink. If I do, I'll miss something. My word. My word. Oh. You see it. I didn't miss not a single thing. All original music. That's why I like playing games like these, because like the music be like really good. Even though we make fun of Dustborn, the music in Dustborn was actually really good. So I like playing these type of games. I'm good at these. I try my best. Oh boy. We're the Dustborn. We're the new porn. I mean, is it a little cringy sometimes? Of course, but embrace the cringe, man. Think we could make it as a duo? I'm so ready for your singing audition. Never mind. Date time, need a date outfit. I'll make an impression if I wear my pajamas. Suddenly I hate everything I own. Ugh. Oh. Yes. Let's go on our date. Enchante, Belle, Gordy, you look radiant. Sorry I'm late. I was attacked by wolves on my way here. But don't worry, I handled it. Great. Great. Now, what should we order? Their roasted pelican is simply divine. Pelican? a delicacy. Don't you enjoy fine dining? Try to impress. Gordy seems a little fancy. Gordy's not. I mean, Gerard seems a little fancy. Gordy is not very fancy. She needs this date to go well so to prove she could date an adult. Let's go for it. I certainly do. I fine dine almost every day. Tell me, kind stranger, what's your daily profession? Well, I manage a duvet boutique. Dubs and duvets. My duvet is made from the finest swan feathers. Goodness, I've never heard of this. Demons don't understand the importance of duvet quality. That's exactly what I always say. Let's drink to that. Salute for quality duvets. Oh no, she got drunk. She got fucking drunk. Oh! My word. What happened? Oh no, no, no. What did I do last night? I'm sure I was on my best behavior. I really shouldn't be allowed out in the real world. Sorry we couldn't make practice yesterday, Gordy. We won't miss the next one. Pinky promise. I've got your back. Yeah, I'm not watching that again. Drinking day, drinking all night. Dressing like I'm not hungover. Your electric bill is overdue by 3 weeks and your current balance is negative. Please pay the overdue amount or your energy will be rerouted to our Tortured Souls department. Oh my God. How much money do I have? Oh, I have literally $8 grand. You got to clean it eventually. I think if you're pissing in strange places because you're drunk, you have a drinking problem, probably. No one owns the sun and the wind. Gordy shouldn't have to pay for this. Should we ignore the bill? Let's just pay the damn bill. Are you kidding me? How is the children's song, pay your bills or they will grow, to a giant monster who'll eat your bones? Oh, my childhood was harsh. I'm gonna call Jay and complain. He loves when I do that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Did you see what River said? It's just like our wedding reception. Get out of here. Ashante Bell J. What the? Gordy. Band practice yesterday. Hello. Did you know you're in a band with 4 members? We play music. Do we? Vel and I fought about it. She didn't understand. Hey, don't blame your girlfriend, man. I thought it was our plan to make Dead Pets a success. Pretty sure you just decided that for everyone. Why am I the only responsible demon in this world? Are you drunk? A tad, yes. Last night was... See, this is why I sometimes can't deal with you. Is this a Fugu? Like Fubu? If you want River to get out, just sign the divorce papers. No! I just want everything to be like the old days. The old days are old days for a reason. Now I have to work. Jay, fuck it, stupid Gordy. I'll wash the dildo tomorrow. Oh, hey, Robert, Mr. Manager. Do you know who the murderer is? No, don't tell me. No, spoilers. Excuse me, what? On Beaver Street Pharmacy, the crime show? I've been avoiding spoilers all day. Very stressful. So work, huh? Better get started. The moral hangover is heavy today. She really needs some peace now, but it would seem unprofessional to say what actually happened. So I will admit that I have a hangover because I need, I need more Gordy. I drank too much last night. I'm a bit ashamed to admit it. I'm sorry. Gordy, I'm running a business here. I'll do my best, really, but like a turtle.
Hello.
These demons really do have booty hole faces. Like, why do they look like that?
Hello.
What's up, Whole Queen? How you doing? Ah! Well, I got a 4 out of 5. That's not bad. If I could smell the alcohol in your breath, Gordy, then so can the customers. It's the smell of success. Gordy's a tad bit insufferable, but not enough for it to make the game unbearable. Good, how am I? I'm doing good. I can't complain. There's somebody important here. A fancy manager type. Dale something. A manager? Perfect timing. Not used to seeing you here this early. Might as well continue my detour. Are you doing okay, dear? You're pale. A hangover from hell. I have a soft drink with some electrolytes that will help ya. Thanks, Liz, but electrolytes won't fix my soul. Maybe not. Pretend to be a pro. Liz mentioned Dale is a band manager. This is Gordy's chance to impress and make connections. She feels a bit intimidated and insecure. Should she be honest and let it show, or oversell to make up for her nerves? So let's see. Hell yeah. I have enough. Hi there, manager man. Hey, I'm Dale. Gordy, so what do you manage? Bands, sometimes, yeah, cool. It's cool. Well, I have a band, Dead Pets. You have a dead pet? I had a goldfish, Cheddar, and as a child, he passed away. Oh, We named the band Dead Pets because it's rad. Ah, can I hear your stuff? Sure, I'll send something to you. I have time. That was it? Okay, what's on the other side? Or do I just leave? I guess I'll just leave. Not just gaping. Last night was unexpected. What happened to you? A mess. Oh, damn. Well, something huge happened. You sold a record? No, it's Jewel oppression. The suspense is killing me. After 15 years of silence, they're finally back. Where were they even? Where even were they? Same thing. No one knows. That's the wonder of it all. But now a limited super rare vinyl is being released somewhere. I need it. Not the band's name is Skid Marks. I miss you, Mom. Crazy. My friend, my whittle friend. Are you still spacing out? Gerard says I'm radiant like a nuclear power plant. Are you and Vel breaking up? Healthy relationships include talking things out. Me and Gerard would never fight. He would gently tug me in a duvet and I'd be all calm. It's difficult figuring it all out. Am I gonna have to deal with a Jay Jr. running around soon? Not sure if I'm ready for that. Not sure if I am either. Encourage Jay to start a family. Gordy doesn't get why demons want to copy and paste themselves in exchange for responsibilities of having created life. Jay is our best friend, so Gordy wants to support him. But what about the band? No. Is it possible to have a family and a band? Yes, you can. Name an example. Spit Bob and his wife made it work. They divorced, Jay. They divorced. Oh, met a cool manager at 50. Drunk, spacey, Gordy, met someone important. Fantastic. He wanted to hear our music. Hurrah. I ain't encouraging no one because I'm not watching anything. Exactly. How come I can't? Alrighty. Also, didn't Vel seem also against the idea? Exactly. What on earth have I been doing the last couple of days? Did you get my texts? Yes, all 30. I need to talk to you soon. Meet me in front of the Shy Retire after your shift. I feel like I'm in the beginning of a true crime TV show, am I? Goodbye, Gordy. Am I? See you this afternoon. All right, let's wash the nasty ass dildo. This is fucking disgusting, by the way. Does she use it every night? And how come it's wash the dildo but never brush your teeth? Wash your ass. Why? She wakes up in the same clothes as the night before. I'm just trying to figure stuff out here. This seems like it was made of the bad plastic. I guess it helps her go to sleep. Not the Rocky Roll one. Please. All right, let's go to work. If I don't come in tomorrow, I've been murdered. Just tomorrow? Or is this an ongoing potential murder? Guess we'll just have to see. This is actually, this mini game is actually my favorite. I like games like this.
Hello.
What the oh my God. Oh, oop. Oh, oop, 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 oop. Oh, it's starting to get difficult. It's starting to get difficult. It's starting to get difficult. Starting to get difficult. Starting to get difficult. It won't let me click it. There we go. Oh my God. Good night, Draven. Yeah, that one was kind of rough. I think I might get fired from this job. I mean, I didn't do bad, but... Gerard, why? What? I paid for dinner like a gentleman, but you were... What? What was I? I'm usually fun? You were unhinged, unwell. It was quite the embarrassment for such a fine establishment. Awful. I had to pay a fine to them after you left. At first I was hypnotized by your strange beauty, but I clearly see who you are now. Oh yeah? And what am I, old man? A little girl who has no clue what reality is. Ah! Damn. Are you gonna pay me for the ruined inventory? Pay Gerard? No, he could suck my... Sure. I'm terribly sorry. I'm pretty sure it'll make a good story one day, don't you think? It'll haunt me like a feverish nightmare. I should pick his pocket. Little girl's crazy? Very much so. I perfectly well know what reality is, don't I? Fucking Gerard. Right on time. What is time but a rather elastic concept? Forgotten, misunderstood, a destroying factor. Save your philosophies, Red. Now, let's keep talking. It's very interesting. No tricks. Well, aren't we in luck? I have the money. Our local hero paying half her rent. Really, Gordy? Only half? Pig and I talked it out. I still got it covered. Don't forget the rest next week. Good thing I did say half. Hey peeps, with rent fixed, my mind feels pure. Like a fire diamond ready to be unleashed. Diamond explosion! Raw! You two sound like my students sometimes. All right, let's do this. Shit. I'm fucking up. Oh, fuck. Ah, I'm fucking up this one. I got a 4 out of 5. I did a 95%, but my word, score is 333. We love it. Of course, the big yellow one would be kind of cute, but also the drummer. I know they ain't shit. It ain't. But if I had to date, if I had to date a person in a band, they either have to be number one, the bassist. It's just something about a person that could slap that bass. Oh, they could slap this puss. The bassist and the drummer, hands down, every time. Every time. Not oh my, I'm sorry. That was a little much. But my statement still stands. If you could slap a bass, I got something else you can slap. Me, a former bass player, hearing this. I'm married. I had to tell I'm married to my wife. Put your W's up if you're a wife guy. I'm a wife guy. The bassist is either the best person imaginable or you're going to be up on a murder mystery podcast. Please. Nah, I'm spraying you away. There's so many people in here trying to seduce Leash Capiche. Why would you even say that, Tape? Man. Anyway. Why are y'all trying to seduce me? This was not a pitch. For you specifically, Leash, you would end up on the podcast. That's crazy. Crazy. And now let's celebrate. Who's in? A tiny beer won't hurt, I guess. What is this? A true miracle. Good Lord. My Jay? Hurry before he changes his mind. Why are you horny for my instruments? I love certain instruments. Behold, my wither squires. Beneath my eyes, a golden nectar the stallion is. Yeah, I don't think we can date anymore. It was actually how I stole your heart back in the day. Chivalry. How easy was I? I like my women like how I like my soup. Very simple. And I like my soup how I like my women. Cold and chunky. Oh! He's literally my soulmate. I'm cold and chunky. I like them big. I like them chunky. All right. Sometimes I hear stories about how demons grow apart. We're solid, right? Solid as a dark thundercloud. Why are you always such a downer? This is literally Cole Beasington. Whoever made this game watches my streams, and they know certain people in here, because Gordy, this relationship between Gordy and Jay is literally, I feel like I've said these words to Cole Beasington before. Not eat my ass. My word. I'm the Lord of Darkness. What more can I say? Jeez. All those bills, all that shame. Responsible and grown up. What possibly could go wrong? Not has Jay called him a slur yet. Crazy. End of episode 1. Episode 2. Okay, we're gonna stop here because it's late, and I did start late. So this was my own fault. But we know what we're getting into next time I stream. I wonder how many episodes is in this game, because then that determines what I'm gonna play. How many episodes is in this game? Hold on. How many episodes is Dead Pets the game? It looks like there's only 3 episodes. And I think they might just be releasing more. Like, I think it's kind of like what Telltale used to do. So right now they only have 3 episodes. So I'll be able to finish this game tomorrow. Because I'm gonna hit up Tasha and Christine and see if they want to finish playing that Storebound game tomorrow. If we don't do that, then I'll just finish this up tomorrow. I feel like that'll be a good thing to finish up. And then Thursday, I might do a cozy game on Thursday since I'm not streaming on Saturday. So we might play some more video horror, retro video store. And then Friday we'll do Dress to Impress last. Dress to Impress is gonna be last. And then the first half is gonna be a cooperative game. I think that's the plan for the week. So W Game L Dildo. Yes. This game is quite unique. Did I finish Resident Evil? Yep. That thing is done. It's dead and gone. Dead and gone. Yeah, I finished it though. It's finished. Let me know if I'll need to clock in to Mod Manager. I'll let you know. If anything, we'll probably end up playing Peak, or we could just go back to Lethal, because Lethal literally had an update, and we'll just do like minimal mods. Like, I think honestly the only mod we should do for Lethal is like see if we could get like the free moons and just have more people. You know, we don't really need all of the skins and all that if it's broken and shit. But something cooperative, because everybody yeah, Or we could do headliners. It's been a while since we played headliners. There's a lot of co-op games that we got, so I'll be keeping my thick skin. That's crazy. I was gonna say something inappropriate, but I'll actually hold it in this time.
Shut the hell up! Damn!
Not marriage is complicated. It is, but my wife. Put your W's up if you're a wife guy. Wife guy. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. It's been fun. I enjoyed our little talks earlier. That was quite enjoyable. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Watch my shit on YouTube. Please. I beg of thee. And that's it. Y'all take it easy, be good to yourselves, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good, or later on today, depending on where you are on what coast. Good night and goodbye.
Do you know why I had to punish you?
Capiche? Tequila lover, astrology nerd. Demon time sipping on some SoL. Swallowed, beat the ground up, was in the bag, and don't forget the least capiche. Cult leader, rain boots and a thong, boosie, boosie, boosie.